Welcome to the Check-in Report. Today's topic, Bishop Whitehead, Lamor Whitehead. Let me hit the thing for him. Arrested. Yes, one more time. Arrested on federal charges for extortion, fraud, wiring fraud, among other things that he has been released since then, has been released on a $500,000, $500,000 ticket release signature bond. But we're here to talk about Bishop Lamor Whitehead, a man who only has about 20 followers in his church, but got foreign cars outside. A man that runs around in Fendi suits, but his church is a infestation of church mouses and house rats. I mean, the church is it's a storefront church. 20 members. He has been charged for tax fraud. He's been charged for extortion. He has been allegedly, because he's not sentenced yet. He's not, he's still got to get his due process. But he has been exposed. This man has been extorting his members. Allegedly wiring money, allegedly taking funds, and allegedly, making some type of fake scandal to make, try to, get some money from the insurance, from the jury that the robbers, I'm guessing that one of the robbers flipped on him, as they should, because there's no reason for you to go to jail when you got the bishop up here. He's the real criminal mastermind. Throw him in jail. But Bishop Lamor Whitehead, a charlatan, an evil man, a greed-driven man, out here swindling the good folks of his church. There's hard-working people that are part of that church. Although brainwashed, although, gullible, there's some good people in that church, I'm sure, that have lost their money, that can never get it back. While Bishop Whitehead is up there, sitting up there in fancy Fendi suits, Gucci shoes, Cartier frames, new Rolex, $1,000 watches and chains and trinkets, Negro trinkets, if you will. The folks in this congregation are starving. Some of them are probably on public assistance, if you will. Living in the projects, Section 8. Living from nickel and diming, living from paycheck to paycheck. While you got a charlatan preacher taking advantage of the good men and women. He only has 20 members. Just want to put that in perspective. 20 members in this church. We've seen the video where he put hands on the girl that was wilding out in his church. He got about 20 to 30 members in there. And the church, it's dusty. It's not no fancy church. It don't got nothing on Joel Osteen's church or Creflo Dollar. He not working with nothing with his church. But then again, he got foreigners parked outside. You got the Rolls Royce parked outside. You didn't even take the initiative to at least take that money and fix up your church. You're so focused on having all the fancy suits and the watches and the chains and the car outside, but you wouldn't fix up the house of God. For shame on you. And then now the feds have coming in. The feds have kicked down the door. And it's time for you to pay the piper. You've been robbing the folks, the good folks of your church. Bishop Lamor Whitehead, you are a charlatan. You are a thief. And you know, this is allegedly, but it's time for the chickens to come home to roost on you, sir. You're out here robbing God's people. For shame. And those are my thoughts. This is the Check-In Report. Thank you for joining me. Bishop Lamor Whitehead robbing and being arrested for federal charges of extortion, wiring fraud, among other federal crimes.